Hello? Okay, now there's audio. Thanks, Orison. I would not have known. Something weird happened to my computer where I connected my fight stick and it just overrided the mic for some reason. I don't even know what happened. Normally I don't even unplug this thing. Okay, well thanks for that. No one missed anything important, so that's fine. Uh Let me see. It looks like everything's fine now. I wonder if my controller actually did something. Anyway, that's not even the symbol for delta. I just call it, I don't know. Is it the symbol for delta? No, delta's just a triangle. So that's just a Socrates triangle weapon. Or right angle triangle. The audio is a little quiet now. Hold on. Okay. Alright, R-type delta. How difficult are you going to be compared to R-type 2, I wonder? R-type 2 was horrific to me. Oh! Okay. R9? Is that... Okay. Force module standard type. Or... Whoa. RX. Tentacle type. Weird. Capital delta is a triangle? Oh yeah. There's capitals. I forgot there's capitals. What over here? Whoa! R-type tactics? Anchor type? I will be playing R-type tactics when it comes out, by the way. Because I'm curious as to what that game even is like. Okay, this one. I wouldn't even say R-Type 2 is like a bad game or anything. It's just playing that game for the first time is really off-putting. It's the sort of game where you have to like keep playing to like, you know, to like it. Why is it save manual? I love how they just put all the options that you've set in that intro there. That's pretty good. I think more shmups should do that. I don't have control yet. Oh, okay, we do. Oh, we're playing it. Oh, wow, this is... Okay, okay. The speed is already... Oh, you can speed up as well. No speed power up. Oh, thank goodness. Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay, yep. Dose? Wait, dose is 0 right now. What's dose? Do I have orange beam? I do have orange beam. Okay, so that's still there. We got our force module. What is that dose thing there? What does that mean? Okay, blue laser. Classic blue laser. That's good. Force pod is a lot faster. You can catch it behind you as usual. Nice. This enemy is still here. That's pretty cool that they're not reusing enemies, but like the same enemy type in this game. That thing in the background is gonna kill me, I bet. The music's also pretty weird. A little Darius-like. It's a little Zuntata-like. I might be crazy though. Nice. What dose 25.2? What does that mean? It's no longer a Zuntata like the music, I think. Also, the screen space is smaller just because this is meant to be played on the 4x3 screen. That's, you know, that's what can you do about that? What is this? Oh, okay. They're a bit stingier with the power-up, I've noticed. Also, this weapon is a lot better than... No, I couldn't get whatever that was inside there. Okay, now I can. Ah! No! And of course, there's still checkpoints. Of course, there's still checkpoints. At least, look, at least there's no speed power-up. That's all I, you know, I don't mind checkpoints as long as there's no speed power-up. I guess that's what it comes down to. Having to start with absurdly low speed is just aggravating. Oh! Pick up that. Oh! I can't believe I didn't die there, I'll be honest. Oh! It came from behind me. I nearly fell for the same mistake again. What? Okay, I picked that up. I don't know what that did. Was that like a secret? Is that like a console secret? This game feels really cool already. I'm sort of like preferring this over number 2 right now. It's very G Darius like, the graphics and the music. Maybe the music less so, but... okay. Ooh. Oh my god! No freaking way! I had to use the speed up there. I had to use the speed up. Fine. Ooh, that is ultra fast. Okay, let's not be that fast. Oh, I'm so good that there's variable speeds. I really do like being able to adjust your speed in shmups. I think you're allowed to do it in Musha. I think in Musha you have to pause for it though. Oh. We'll try out the other ships as well. See which one I like. So I like a quick wiki search on R-Type Final, which I'm gonna play next stream. Don't know when. Probably Saturday. Wow, all the way to the beginning. Apparently there's a lot of unlockable ships in R-Type Delta, which is a PlayStation 2 game. Like 109 or something. I'm like mashing start, and mashing start meant I selected my ship too quickly. So all the model kits, all the shmup related model kits are Darius ships and R-Type ships actually, and you know there's only like the R-Type ships are only like the main ships, if you know what I mean. What? Oh, did I not save my... Oh, I suppose I was supposed to use memory card. Okay, whatever. We'll just leave that. Oh wait, I didn't change my controls. No, I bet the controls didn't change at all. All the R-Type kits I've seen are of the same main ship, but they all look really similar because of it. And as for me, who can't really identify the differences between the ships, it's a little hard to figure out what the like between each model kit, because they're based on different games. Like one of them is Final, one of them is number 2 or Delta, whatever. But they all look the same to me. I think the only difference I could find was like the Force module is different. It's like a different coloring between the models, but that's the only difference I could find. Maybe one of them, maybe a few of them have like extra detailings. What? Cockpit type 1? Oh, screen adjustment. Key config. Yeah, I had to change this all again. I thought so. Oh, I didn't try out D weapon. Cockpit 2? What does that mean? Wait, what? Cockpit off? Oh, it's UI? Weird. Okay, I guess I want that. Oh, I did like a shotgun blast. I'm at 0% dose. Whoa, weird. What is going on there? It's like a... It's not a shotgun at all. It's like a sniper blast. Oh, weird. What the heck? Why did it get smaller? Ugh. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. It looks like this is just this is not a stage clearing weapon. And the bomb's acting like a Gradius type bomb. I wonder how hard this game would get. Because unfortunately R-Type is a little bit known for how hard you have to... What did I die to? I didn't even see what I died to. I'm playing pretty bad. I guess there's no level 3 shot. Oh, it's homing. Oh, nice. Oh, so I'm getting used to this ship right here. I still don't know what dose means. Sorry, I'm trying to... I'm still concerned about that dose thing. Oh wow, okay, I just did tons of damage. Oh, what? Oh! Weird! I don't like this weapon. Not because it's bad or good, it just looks so weird. Oh, weird! This is so weird! It's so... There's physics to it. It's so weird. It's not like, you know how... Oh, wow. Okay. You know how, like, with the swords? You know how, like, the swords in, like, is it Hangeki? Where the sword is, like, momentum-based? Or there's, like, a weapon that's momentum-based anyway? It's kind of like that, but a bit more weird-looking. Still, these weapons are really cool, though. I have to admit. Oh yeah, this. Yeah. I kind of wish this kind of, these kind of weapons where it just looks weird were in more shmups for some reason. Okay, this is not Zuntata, but oh well. I wonder who did compose the music. I wonder. Yeah, it's too MIDI. You can, well, I mean Zuntata is MIDI as well, but it's too DOS MIDI. Like, I feel like I'm listening to Dune on DOS for some reason. I don't know why my mind jumped straight to Dune. But like adventure game style music back in the day. Ah. Doesn't look like there's any difference between speed of the ships, which is good. It's good because that's mainly because of the speed up function. Give me that. Oh! Wow, this... Oh my... What? Oh no! No, no, no! That is not okay! Are you kidding me? We've never escaped R-Type. Oh! Oh, this... I mean, this weapon is very fitting for this area, but it's so weird still. Cool. I'm trying to angle it behind me so I can do this. Cool. So you have to actually hide out here and let the thing fall. Oh, my dose is full. Okay, it's just a bomb. It's just a bomb. Can't recall my horse. Oh my god, another thing was about to kill me up top there. I had to jiggle my ship a little to get the right angle for that. This is a really cool idea for a weapon. It's not. It's whoa. Oh. It's not really physics based. I mean, it kind of is, but it's. I don't know how to describe it, but it's moving along a set path and you can't stop it midway through. I guess this is where I would have used those. Okay. Let's try out the other ship. We're not gonna get very far, I can tell. New background available. So I quit before I unlocked anything. Okay, so how do you save? Do you save? Oh, excuse me. Data save. I had to manually save. Okay. Saved. So now I have that background. Where's that background? Cool. Alright. So now we're gonna try out this ship. R13 anchor type. Anchor type? Is it gonna be Darius type? Could be. It's funny they have to do this intro every time. Okay, you can skip through it though. Not this part though. Oh, lightning bolt? Okay. Unlimited power. Whoa, what was that thing I just did? When the force pod was out. What is that? Anchor type. Wait, is that doing damage? Give me that. Okay, weird laser attack. Doesn't look all that impressive. Does this anchor do damage? Oh, it does! Doesn't prevent bullets though. Weird, weird move. So it's... I wonder what top level play of this ship is like. Do they even use that feature? I do notice that it's available immediately, because all the other ones that you have to... Okay, so I guess the benefit of this is that you can reach those really weird angles if you wanted to. But I don't know how to control it, is the thing. Oh god, I'm way too focused on trying to control it that I... Okay. I want to give this ship a proper go, but I want to like at least not use up a continue. Okay. So is this game's just called Delta because there's 3 ships you can pick from? Is that it? Wouldn't even surprise me if that were the case. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Okay. No messing around with that anchor attack. We're just gonna shoot. This is a regular shmup. I'm gonna shoot. If I could figure out how to get that dose up more, that would be nice. But I have no idea what raises it. Strong charge shot. Really strong. It's a weird little laser attack. Blocking bullets with force. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Pepe Paco. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what you do in all the R-Type games. But this ship's force works a little differently when you send it out. It doesn't shoot out bullets. It shoots out some sort of anchor line. It shoots out a chain that can damage enemies, which is really weird. Oh. Locking bullets with force increases those. Oh. That's how that works? Oh, you're right. Huh. God, the way that's positioned is so frustrating. So that's why the dose doesn't appear when you don't have the force, because you can't get dose. Okay, that explains everything. He couldn't kill it. I can't kill this thing. Okay, there you go. Oh, damaging enemies also increases my dose. Why is it called dose? So whatever my force hits, I will get dose from it. As long as it's hitting something. So if I send it out here... Okay, well, that didn't work. I was hoping to hit the guy. What is this attack? Okay, it's a bit of a sweeping attack. It has to be damageable though, I've noticed. So, can I just do this? Oh my gosh, I can just do that. That is interesting mechanic. Huh. Give me that. Oh, Gradius laser. Is this Gradius laser? It's where like the laser moves along with you. It's okay. What if I use dose right now? I'm building up a lot of dosage from doing this. So what? I'm incentivized to send my force out to do damage? Oh! That was close. Interesting. Yeah, sort of. Also, you need but this is the kind of game, admittedly, where how you plan out a stage is important. Like you gotta make sure you have to have your force position in the right way in a stage. So it's not like a scoring. I mean, it could be a scoring thing. I don't know if touching enemies with force gives you more score or whatever. Oh! You need to realize when protection is a priority or just build dose damage. Yeah, me dying there is when I failed to realize that protection was more important. Also, I might as well just kill these guys with the charge shot. I don't know why I'm using auto fire. I can just do that. Okay, I can kill these guys instantly. Building up those is probably like important for stage routing, right? Definitely, it has to be. It has to be important. Because there'll be parts in the stage where like, oh, I need those here, let me figure out a way to build it up so I have the bomb ready at that moment. I wonder if that's something you even worry about for the first stage, because the first stage didn't seem that hard. It's your out of jail card, right. By the way, I did die here already, so I know there's going to be a thing up top. Good for some of the bad choke points, yeah. Oh, sweeping attack. That angle sucks. Does the bomb give you iframes at all, or is it just a screen clear? I think it has to give you some iframes. So here is a lot safer than my previous spot. So much safer. But then I'm at the mercy of these guys here. Okay, not too bad though. I think I went for— oh! Okay, and then forward here. Not my favorite ship. I think I prefer the RX ship over this. If I'm gonna learn more of this game, I'm gonna use the standard ship though. The regular R-type. So I remember this section being pretty harsh. Because now I have to like do this to protect myself. What the heck? I guess I'm glad to know that I'm still playing R-Type, even if this is a different feeling game. It's not that different. At least, like, the main mechanics with R-Type are still here, like with the charge and the force module manipulation. I guess same mistake. I do like this ship's charge type though. It's pretty good. Length, pacing is what's the most difference. Does this game, because I know R-Type 1 is not actually that long of a shmup. If you're going for a 1cc, it's not that long. Is that the same case with this game? I think R-Type 2, I'm not sure if you... No iframes! Got it. No iframes. That's all I needed to know. Is R-Type 2 also pretty short if you try to 1cc it and are successful at doing that? It's 13 minutes per loop. This is like 40 minutes. Oh, so it's... I guess it's like more of a standard shmup experience. Oh my god, the timing on the spawn! Okay, whatever. That didn't even mean anything. Two is like 16 minutes, okay. Yeah, if you are successful at 1cc'ing it, yeah. I was not... I wasn't with R-Type 1, but definitely not with R-Type 2. That game is so much harder than 1. Stage 5, I don't know if you saw my stream of it yesterday, but... Stage 5 in R-Type 2 was miserable. Like, I actively had a pretty bad time. Wow, that is hard. Two is far harder, yeah. This is more console-like compile stuff. Yeah, and I'm not the world's biggest compile fan, but I'm up there. I really like compile shmups in general. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I like GGLS 1 and 2. I like Musha. I sort of like Senjin. Well, Senshin LS is not compile, first of all. What was the PC Engine ones? Crap. The PC Engine ones were... It had a different name. Spriggan? No, not Spriggan. Was it Spriggan? It might have been just Spriggan. Ah. It might have just been Spriggan 2, I believe. I'm not... I think it is Spriggan 2, actually, yeah. I like that game. I'm very trustworthy. Liking a game that I don't remember the title for. But yeah, number 2 is... God. The number 2 is a lot harder and much more frustrating. And I think it's just because I think stage 5 was the breaking point. Because stage 5 was... Stage 5 and R-Type 2 is probably my least favorite shmup stage of all time now. And that's saying something. One of the worst stages to try and play casually. Okay, so I have to... I'm still not getting this. I think this part would be easier if I had some power-up so I can actually shoot out of the force module. So I can hit behind me. Checkpoint recovery in 2 is far meaner. I think I felt that a little bit, yeah. But I feel like... Well, that's true. Oh, that is true, but I feel like... It's meaner because most of the stages don't even matter. Like, your power-ups don't even matter for some of the stages. especially stage 5s. For stage 5, you have to actually control your shooting a little bit, so that you don't get your path blocked off. I really dislike that stage. Oh, there's different... Okay, sorry. I was just like... I died there because I just realized there's different audio whether you're underwater and also above water. And it's not just like a different audio, it's a different track that plays, which is... It's a different track. Damn. Five is rough blind. But if you route it, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, the thing is, you're right. You're absolutely right. Of course, I felt that way for when I was playing stage 5. But it was a It's sort of like other shmups. When I encounter a stage for the first time in a shmup, I don't have to route it. So, like, the way to beat it normally, like, not normally, but like the way to beat it just casually, you don't have to route it that much. With that stage, you have to route before you start the stage. Oh god, I'm too distracted right now. No, it feels like you need other shmup stages you don't have to route, but it helps. Stage 5 you need to route, otherwise you die. Which, I mean, some shmups are kind of like that as well, admittedly. I don't know why R-Type 2 is the big offender of that if other games do it as well. I think it was just the most blatant example. I think it's just the blatantness of it is just unusual for me. Yeah, if I were to play R-Type 2 again, I'm definitely watching somebody else play it and stealing their routes. Because personally, I don't have a lot of fun playing shmups routing it myself unless I've played the shmup a lot. So, like Battle Garegga, for example. Battle Garegga is a bit of a special case anyway. But for most other shmups, even for Zero Ranger, even for Blue Revolver, even for Ketsui, I love watching somebody else play through the game and stealing their routes. This game is annoying to learn with limited continues and no practice mode. You get more credits as you play in typical console fashion at the time. Ah, really? At the moment, I'm just having fun, even though I've been dying a bunch. So you could be, you're probably absolutely right that it's like that. If there's no stage select, that's pretty bad, yeah. No stage select is pretty bad. Try that again. I guess. So this is something I've heard. Possibly it takes so long to even start the run. Yeah, it kind of does. I mean, I'm playing this on emulator, so I can alleviate most of these problems by save stating, but playing this on actual hardware, yeah, that can be a bit annoying. It's why, like, although I may not have had that so much of a bad gameplay experience with FF8, I just kept imagining playing FF8 without speed up as like an emulator option, like on original hardware, and it just makes me think of how bad FF8 is if I play it on original hardware. This is sort of like that, how it's just like a lot of it just takes so long to start up. It's very reminiscent of FF8. How you just want to have like a speed up button to just get through it. What was I saying before that? I don't remember. When you played it back in the day, you didn't mind. Yeah, I mean, this is coming from the perspective of somebody who's only ever really emulated most of the consoles that I've played. So I've only really played the only reason why I played a lot of Neo Geo is because I emulated a lot of Neo Geo games and GBA games as well. I mean, I own the actual console itself, but I emulated a ton of games on GBA, and BBA by default has like a speed up function, so I abused the hell out of that for some games that were really slow. So this is from the perspective of somebody who's always had like a speed up function when I was younger. I've never played like the TV console games at all when I was younger because I didn't have access to those. I only had access to portable devices. The only time that was different was when I got a Wii or something. And even then, I got a Wii pretty late. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure like the slowdown in some of the PlayStation 1 games wouldn't even matter if you're like used to it. And that was just like how it was back in the day. Compared to the old dungeon crawlers like SMT 1 and 2, you did speed up the hell out of those. Me too. I didn't play 2, but I played 1 only without a guide. Yeah. I definitely used the speed up function. How did I get this attack? Oh, I killed him. Never mind. That's why I got this weapon. 50 hours of dungeon crawling with insane encounter rate. Yeah, yeah. It was pretty bad. And also, like, not being entirely clear on where you have to go because of, like, you have to trigger something in the story or whatever. There was a map feature at least. I mean, you had to, if you wanted to use a map, you had to use like I don't know what it was. There was like an auto map feature, I think, for SMT1. But you had to keep using the ability, I think. You couldn't just activate it once and be done with it. You have to keep activating it. You have to boot up the menu. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, on computer to see them. Yeah. I remember that. I wonder if that was like a way to make players draw their own map, because I never really played. So my experience with Dungeon Crawlers is a little strange because I mean I played tons of Etrian Odyssey games, but I didn't really play a lot of old Dungeon Crawlers. I think not really. I never really played Wizardry I haven't played any Wizardry game. But I'm just saying this because I know that back in the day, people drew their own maps for Dungeon Crawler games, right? Because that was just a thing you had to do. Because there was no map feature. As for me, that's someone that's only really played a lot of Etrian Odyssey. That's a bit weird to me. Because Etrian Odyssey is like it requires you to draw the map. But in all Dungeon Crawler games, you have to draw your own. I guess in SMT1, it would have been better to do that. Oh crap, I missed my chance. Okay, no I didn't. Oh, this is complete. Okay. I was gonna say it's complete BS, but no, I got through it. Give me that. Okay, I kinda wanna focus a little. Fish are a little unpredictable right now. I wouldn't say so actually, because they're... Okay, so they're gonna... Oh! No! Holy crap! Oh! Wow! Kids game! They like buff you up with so many power-ups before the boss? That's not R-type. What? Oh, weird! Awesome though. I can't believe I didn't die right there. Use it. Yeah. Now let's just add to the TV for me that I can see the appeal. Yeah. With Etrian Odyssey is like a main part of the game. Drawing the map. I think, but it is in-game though. That's the thing. It's an in-game map that the game saves for you. You don't have to like get another piece of paper and like file it somewhere. That would be awful if you had to do that. Oh my god, I'm really scared of this fireball attack. Okay, not that scared anymore. DS works well with that. Oh yeah, and yeah, the DS, yeah, it's also the DS is also good for, you know, having that sort of thing anyway. No wall damage? New favorite R-type. I'm like grinding myself against the floor and I'm not getting hurt. Oh, you can just... Never mind. Now the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. I'm already feeling the fun. freaking kill this guy with the bomb. Oh, he changed the freaking laser. No power up front? Oh, okay. I mean, that is R-type. I guess that is R-type for you. Normally in any other shmup, those fireballs would not be that hard to dodge, but something is weird about them. I can't really explain why. But something's weird about them that makes me have really slow reaction time to it. God, really? Your R-type experience is no misrouting. I guess, I mean, that is the what you have to do. You know how I kept saying that my strategy for R-type ones was to not die on this stage? That's just the routing for all the R-type games. That's not anything special. Great. That's not anything like you have to no miss the game if you want to 1cc it. It almost seems like. I mean, to be fair though, there are definitely spots in R-type 1 where you can recover. It's not gonna be like that bad. Ugh. But that's only for R-type 1 where I know what the... In R-type 1 they're a lot nicer, like, they're a lot nicer with the recoveries, like maybe not so compared to other shmups, but within its own franchise, definitely. Is there actually no collision damage? That's actually pretty awesome. I'm bumping into this wall, I'm not taking hits. I bumped into a bullet and died. But that's normal. That's just a shmup for you. I know I have a bomb ready. I guess I'll just use it. So the main threat of this thing you can't even just completely destroy. Oops. I was looking away. There's collision threshold versus certain terrain. Okay, so is it like you can bump for not too long? Is it like something really obvious where it's like obviously the threshold, like, oh, I can't bump into this spike for too long? Is it something like that? I guess walls and floors are fine. Well, maybe not walls, but this floor seems fine. There's some visual feedback, okay. Also, I'm playing poorly a little because I'm distracted, but also kind of doesn't matter too much. There's some visual feedback. Oh. Okay, maybe I should pay attention so that I can learn this fight. Funny how they give you like a bomb-like attack but give you no iframes. fireball got me there. I don't know what the difference is between the experience I'm having now and R-Type 2 is, but so far I'm feeling a lot less stressed than number 2. Like with number 2, I was like, I guess I'll just say it. I wasn't feeling like I had a fun time playing R-Type 2. It felt really stressful to play number 2. It might be like fake stress, but it was just difficult in an uncomfortable way. Because you never know when you're just gonna die immediately due to some enemy spawning behind you. Okay. Yeah, I think that timed out. Oh, it's the alien robos! Great. It's a lot more comfy once you know the game. And yeah, to be fair, I've come to realize that's just what these games are like. That's just how it is. I have yet to actually watch somebody route through some of these stages. I've just been playing these purely blind. So that's part of it too. Like I don't know where all the safe spots are, or whatever. If I were playing this back in the day, and I guess like you would discuss this among your friends, like, oh, did you know that there's like a safe spot here that if this area is hard unless you know the safe spot or whatever, so that's how you like find secrets or whatever. Maybe you can like consult magazines. But I haven't had any like, that was pretty bad. You can no extend and it's 40 minutes long. No extends! That's crazy. Not that it matters if you were like routing this or if you were trying to like 1cc this, the extend thing wouldn't even matter. And even casually it doesn't matter because of the checkpoints and you get continues. Continues are basically the same thing as lives here. But yeah, just with these games, I haven't had any extra discussion on how to beat the stages. I haven't watched any videos, watching somebody do it or whatever. So these games, playing it blind and just purely by myself, it's gonna be it's just gonna be a very stressful. No, it's just gonna be a different. I'm just gonna take a while to learn the game. That's all that is. Back to stage 1, yeah. playing above is pretty loud. This might be a short stream because, well, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna play this because with at least R-Type 1 and 2, because I could play them on MAME, I could just spam credits. Here I'm not allowed to do that, which is like, you know, I guess that's okay, but for streaming purposes that means I can't get very far. And well, I can't really play this game for too long without watching somebody play this. I actually do need to watch somebody route this game. Or the second game even. This is also like it's another sort of shmup where watching over your replays or just watching a stage play out normally is gonna help you a lot. Because in the moment, you're not gonna know if what you're doing is any good. You need to actually watch somebody else play or even your own replays, just so that you know what's going on in the stage. It's very FF14 like in that way, or MMO like, I guess is the proper term, but the only MMO that I've really spent a lot of time raiding with is FF14. Jesus. Oh! Kill this guy. Okay. Doing ultimates without watching a guide first. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly it. I know that our group, because we're not like when my static, we're not like really good raiders at all. But we do play raids when it's released, at least when it comes to Endwalker. We did play raids when it was released, and we did have a tough time learning them at first. And that applied to DSR, the Dragon Song Reprise Ultimate. We started that when that was just released, and we didn't even get past the first phase until we had to wait for next session. But anyway, the point is, once the fight has went on, we eventually looked at other people doing it. We watched guides. We figured out what to do watching other people play through the sections and looking at their strats. That's something I wish I could do right now. I mean, I could do it, but... Oh! I keep forgetting about the laser. That's not something you should just forget. You did T, Cobb, and Uwu on the Party Finder before I quit. You're a much stronger person than I am, because the last time I'd used Party Finder, it was just for savages in Shadowbringers. And that was a miserable experience. That was pretty bad. I never want to do that again. DSL looks far harder. I mean, that's what people say, but I mean, I think that's overridden by the number of ultimates you did in Party Finder. I mean, you did those ultimates. Like, I think at least you did those. I only did the latest. I only did DSR because that was like the newest one at the time. Party Finder does have its advantages. You go at your own pace whenever you want. That is true. That's a good point. It's just it's just a little frustrating putting up a Party Finder for like you want to like prog this part of the fight, but you can't even reach the point with your current party or whatever. That has happened to me pretty often, unfortunately. It happened to me often enough that I stopped wanting to use Party Finder. And I actually searched up a static to raid with. The frustrating part is how long it takes to fill. For ultimates, yeah, because for me, I got full parties pretty easily, but only because I played on Savages. Savages, you know, a lot more people are trying those compared to ultimates. For T, you have to wait for 5+ hours on a weekend to fill. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. And it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do about that because, I mean, it's an ultimate. Not many people are trying out that sort of thing. But still though, it still sucks. Savages feel easily after weekly resets. Shit. Yeah. Yes. So. Yes. I'm not saying you're wrong, but like when I tried. When I tried Savages back in Shadowbringers, the latest raid tier was pretty old. It's kind of like. Oh, you know what? Right now, if the timing is exactly like if I decided to play the latest tier of Savage raids in Endwalker right now, when there's Dawn Trail coming out, it's that timing when I tried out the Savage raids on Shadowbringers. And we still had people who couldn't figure out how to deal with certain phases or whatever. But the point still stands that the latest raid tier, there's always going to be people playing on those. I remember spending a lot of time on Cloud Deck Extreme, which is like fighting Diamond Weapon, for quite a while. People could not figure out how to deal with Flood Rays for some reason. I think I sent out my force pod there. People could not figure out how to do Flood Rays, i.e. What's a freaking... what's it called? The name... It's the Alex command. It's the Alex mechanic. What's it called? Where there's like a number that appears above your head. I genuinely just call it Flood Rays. I don't call it anything different. But there's like in a raiding lingo, it's a different name. Hands of Fate is not it. It's where like numbers appear above the party's head. Oops. Limit Cut, yes. Limit Cut is the one I was thinking of, yeah. People could not figure out Cloud Deck's Flood Ray because it was just Limit Cut. And I don't know why, but the party that I was with a lot of the time, they struggled with Flood Rays. Which is why... it's why I refer to that mechanic as Flood Rays and not Limit Cut. That's the sole reason. Like, I know it's technically that. I know you're supposed to refer to those kind of mechanics as a Limit Cut, but Flood Rays is more memorable just to me. But anyway, that's just, and that's not even like a hard mechanic as well. So it kind of disillusioned me on the competency of Party Finder. I think with maybe with people using Party Finder for ultimates, you're more likely to have. I don't know if that's true, but like you have a decent chance of getting people who at least know what they're doing. Maybe. With Savages, it's you kind of can just get whoever. Kinda. Yeah. I know that's not gonna always be the case. Party Finder is Party Finder. God damn it. That's the people trying the first ultimate because it's known as the first ultimate to get their shiny weapon. It's a mess. So you're saying that Uwu is just full of, dare I say it, scrubs who aren't like the best at raiding. When you go look up, when you go for Party Finder anyway, it attracts all the scrubs. Yeah, okay. I know that's like a mean term and whatever, but it's also unfortunate that FF14 doesn't really give you the tools to practice those kind of ultimates or even mechanics that you see in like the main game. You don't even see until the ultimates. It's such a shame that FF14 doesn't have practice tools. Hey, it's kind of like this game. It's kind of like R-Type Delta, where there's no stage select. It's kind of like this game where you have to look up a guide to figure out what you need to do in ultimates. Yeah, that's true. That does exist, but I personally don't use that. I don't know if I'm not a firm believer of not using any tools, but I personally don't use any tools. I know some of my party members do, but I don't. And for some reason okay, so I might be okay, I'm definitely bragging a little here, but in terms of like consistency in, you know, actually doing the mechanics, I'm probably either first best or second best at doing that, despite the fact I'm using no tools. But I think I'm chalking that up to like being a bit more experienced with FF14, because I played the game more than they did. I wanted to get the yellow orb, and that was a mistake. Is this boss impossible without these power-ups? Is that what this game is trying to tell me? Oh, this is a funny sound effect. Are you kidding me? You never went that far. Practice tools are always good in any field. I'm not. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean practice tools. I mean tools you use in the raid. That's not what I meant. Yeah. Like stuff like CACbot, for example, or you know, raid triggers or whatever. For practice tools, it's whatever. That's fine. But during the raid, that's a little like, eh. So how do you weird boss. It'd be nice if Squeenix built those into the game. Yes, it would. I think they said something they were gonna do. They were gonna do something about that? No, I don't know if they did say that. It's more like they... I mean, they talked about other stuff. There's also like the zoom tech that was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't use any of that. Practice tools I'm not talking about practice tools. I do use practice tools. Stuff like I know we had to use a practice tool for you haven't tried the SR, so I'm trying to like there's like a Bomberman mechanic Worms Flame in DSR. My group did have to practice that because that was a pretty challenging mechanic because you had to be precise in dodging the snapshots of the Bomberman flames. Because the Bomberman flames go out and then like another attack comes out, but the two attacks do not come out at the same time. So you have to like snapshot yourself in a way where you have to dodge the first attack as early as possible, but not as... If you do it too early, then you get hit by the second attack. It was a bit weird. So we had to practice that a little. I notice that I am flashing when I bump into this. Ah! Great. Fantastic. Okay, we're good. Give me that. Oh! Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to clear this. This stream. I didn't even clear R-Type 2. If I couldn't clear that, I definitely couldn't clear this. It takes too long to charge this attack. For what it gives. Not watching. That's my fault. This is a fun game though. I think it's weird. I think in terms of difficulty, I'm feeling like this game and number 2 is about on the same level. It's like really difficult to recover from these parts, and you kind of have to know where the safe spot is ahead of time. More so in this game. More so than in this game and in number 2. In number 1, I felt like I could kind of just like squeeze by. I mean, I didn't 1cc that game though, but even though this game is a bit similar to number 2, I'm having a lot of fun with this compared to number 2. I think it's just because of the variety of ships. I think that's just it. The game only gets fun after you learn it. That's my opinion anyway. Yeah, I think... Yeah. That's probably the same case for number 2, honestly. In fact, I'm almost sure that's the case. use my bomb. But these okay, there you go. So before I timed out this thing. Okay, I killed it. Honestly, with these games graphics, it kind of just makes me want to play G Darius. Because I do like G Darius, even though I'm no good at it. I'm not very good at G Darius. But the look of this game is very reminiscent of that game. Oh. Is IREM still around as a company? No, right? Because... No, they're not, right? I don't think they are. Darius games are far better in your opinion? Yeah. Maybe I only agree only because I didn't grow up with R-Type. Because I mean, this is from the perspective of somebody who's never played these games before, so I don't have like the I don't really have the nostalgia other people may have for this series. So that that's not like... I think having nostalgia is actually a benefit because you actually know the stages better. And if you know the stages better, these games are better. But I know that the first time I played Darius, it was a lot nicer to me, I guess. Vanzella, I think it's called now, IREM. Let's look that up. Former IREM staff. Oh no! They made disaster reports? Went into bankruptcy. I mean, yeah, that's pretty standard of schmuck companies at the time. They made Disaster Report 5? Oh no, they published it. Oh, that's only 5 though. So that doesn't even matter. Oh no. Disaster Report 4. Oh no. There it is. Disaster Report 4 as a publisher? Nope, as a developer as well. Yeah. That's not good. I've heard bad things about R-Type Final 2. I have no opinion because I've not played that. It's funny that it's called Final 2. Wasn't R-Type Final supposed to be, you know, the final R-Type game? I guess that point further stands. You really do have to earn them bucks. You gotta make money after the R-Type franchise, regardless of whether you called it Final earlier. I mean, there's Final Fantasy, so there's precedent. I have no idea what R-Type Tactics is even gonna be like. That's like, what is that? Like, judging from the name of the game, it's gonna be a tactics game, obviously, but why a tactics game associated with R-Type? R-Type Tactics is a remaster? Originally released on PSP. Okay. Are they any good? I mean, I like tactics games, and I mean that in like a broad sense, and not just Final Fantasy Tactics. even though I may like Tactics Advance to some degree. And Tactics Ogre. I like XCOM, the very first one, not Enemy Unknown. I mean, the very first one on DOS. I like that one a lot. Is it called Enemy Unknown actually? I don't remember the subtitles, unfortunately. You don't know if they're good? Oh crap. Try that again. You don't know if the tactics games are good? That's fair. I mean, shmup to tactic game is pretty strange. It's not going to be the same audience necessarily. It's a little... I would have thought all the shmup staff would be, I don't know, hired by M2. I mean, M2 is not that big of a company though. They probably wouldn't want more employees. They wouldn't want every single shmup employer from other companies into M2. It's probably not a good idea. As much as people would want that. Probably just milking the R-Type brand anyway. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's what they're doing. R-Type Final 2, R-Type Final 3. They're almost certainly milking it. And it's their prerogative to do so. I don't care too much because I wasn't that big into R-Type, but I wonder how the fans feel. I'm guessing they're mostly happy that at least getting a new R-Type game. At least that's... you know what? At least that's happening. You know what's happening for Mega Man? Nothing. That's what's happening. Nothing's happening for Mega Man. So at least R-Type fans get a game. That's a good sentiment. Yeah, I would prefer there to be at least a game than no game at all, I guess. Unless it's really bad. The game would have to be really bad for it to for me to what's it? Disacknowledge? No. For me to completely forget about the game or whatever. That's not the right word, but I'd rather a game exist. Like even the worst games have the right to exist, or the right to, you know. Oh. I think I'm feeling pretty distracted right now. There's no way for me to clear this. We got Mega Man 11 in 18 and then GNG Resurrection in 21. GNG Resurrection? I don't know what that is. Is that a Mega Man game that I don't even know about? Ghost and oh, you were not even talking about Mega Man. But yeah, it is actually... You're right, that is a little surprising there was a GNG game. They might have another classic for years. You know, yes, it is true that if they were to make another Mega Man game, it's most likely going to be a classic. I kind of wish we strayed away from classic though. I'm so distracted right now. I cannot beat this game right now. It's impossible. I kind of wish they didn't have to make another classic Mega Man, but they will. If there's a new Mega Man game, it will have to be classic. You doubt that? You don't think it would be another classic Mega Man? You think it will be X? I wouldn't want it to be 0, and it won't be 0. It won't be Star Force. There's a decent chance it could be Battle Network. You mean a full-blown 3D with budget Mega Man? You mean the opposite? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, God. The way you mentioned the 3D with Mega Man, you're saying there could be... Yeah, it could be Mega Man 12. Like... I would not want them to go back to NES sprite Mega Man. I mean, that's not gonna happen. But I don't know, I just felt like I had to say that first. Yeah, it's gonna be Mega Man 12 if there's gonna be a new Mega Man. And there's nothing wrong with that. Mega Man 11 is probably my favorite classic Mega Man. Usually like 11, yeah. Is that a hot take, by the way? Mega Man 11 is my favorite classic Mega Man? I feel like it should be a hot take. Most people would say 2 or 3. And to me, whenever people say that, I just ask them to play those games again. Like, play them now, see if you like them again. After you've played them. Because okay, maybe not most likely, maybe you still like them. But the thing with number 2 and 3 is that they have janky difficulty, unfortunately. You haven't played 11 yet? Oh, 11's cool. I like 11 a lot. Not my favorite, it's not like my most favorite Mega Man game, but it's my favorite classic. Yeah, you may like the janky difficulty of 2 and 3, but there's just like a few spots in those games where it's just like a terrible experience. For example, in Mega Man 12, in one of the Wily stages, you have to fight a wall boss, where you have to use the crash bombs to destroy the walls and also the things on the wall. That's like one of the worst bosses ever. Mega Man 3 ups the collision damage on the bosses like crazy. Like, it is crazy amounts of collision damage, and a lot of the bosses designed to ram their face into you. So that's not very fun. Because they do more damage ramming their face into you than they do with their own attacks. So I really don't like that part. But that's why 2 and 3 are like, a lot of people say that they're their favorite, those are their favorite Mega Man games, but I really, I really doubt people like those. Maybe I don't doubt people like those a lot. The music's good and all, but it's just playing those games is just not fun. Whereas with Mega Man 11, it's just a lot of fun to play. You're more of a Castlevania fan? Oh, which Castlevania is your favorite? Would it be number 3? Would it be Castlevania number 3? That Castlevania was pretty hard. I haven't beaten that one. I haven't beaten number 2. Rondo? Oh yeah, I guess so. I forgot about Rondo. Number 3 and 4 tied. I like 4 more than 3, but I'll be fair, that's more of a... That's more me having played 4 a lot more than 3. I haven't, you know what? I haven't played Rondo. That is surprising to me. The only Rondo, quote-unquote, I've played is the, do you know the SNES game, Dracula X? That's the only game I've played with Richter in it. I guess Symphony of the Night would count, but not really. But yeah, I haven't played Rondo of Blood for some reason. I really should. You like Dracula X too? Yeah, when I said I only play Dracula X, I didn't mean to say that it's bad or anything, but I'm just saying that that's the only Richter Castlevania game I've played. I need to get around to playing Rondo of Blood because I've heard a lot of good things about Rondo of Blood. People hating it for no reason. I wonder why. It didn't seem... Honestly, it didn't seem too bad to me. Great. Maybe the hate comes from it's so different from Rondo of Blood? Yeah, that's a chance. Yeah, there's a decent chance of people hating it for that reason. Oh, so that is a wall. Okay. I thought it wasn't. But I'd probably say 4 is my favorite just because it's... I don't know, because of the diagonal whip. This area is a lot harder without a thing to shoot backwards. Probably seen as the worst version, but it's a different version. Yeah, yeah, it's not a worse version. It's just different. It is. I've seen footage of Rondo of Blood and Dracula X, and it's very different. I should really get around to playing Rondo of Blood. I don't think I've ever once CC'd a classic Castlevania game, unfortunately. If I have, it would have to be... No, I would say it would have been 4, but I don't think I did that for number 4. I didn't 1cc Castlevania 1. Maybe I did as a kid, I just don't remember. I doubt it. Oh. I doubt it though. Ugh, this area is a lot harder without power-ups. I think I may have to call it, because this is hard. This is pretty hard. But I don't know, I'm not feeling like with R-Type 2, I guess I'll just show off this clip. I clipped this myself. Let me just stop that. I clipped this myself of me playing R-Type 2. Okay, it's not playing audio though. That feeling we're not even talking about the current game anymore. Yeah, that's true. It is it kind of it is what it is sort of deal. It's the sort of game where for me to get anywhere further with the game, I have to look into it in my own time, watching other people play, looking at the routing, not being as distracted. Like it's not, there's nothing I can do about it. It's just that kind of game. Oh my god, I made it through. I actually made it through. Are you Yeah. That that made me rage crit. The top reader safer there, really. I found I was practicing the bottom route. I guess that's why I felt more stressed. Maybe, I don't know. I need to watch somebody do it. But this made me mad. This made me really mad. But what I played of R-Type Delta, I didn't feel mad. Oh my god, even though I died many times. I actually made it through. Are you? That made me mad. But Delta, like, I died a lot, but I was like, yeah, okay. I kind of, yeah. Maybe because I guess I accepted more of the design sensibilities with R-Type, maybe. Maybe. But, yeah. That's it for today. The next time I stream will be on Saturday, not tomorrow. Most likely playing R-Type Final, which is on PlayStation 2, right? I think my computer can handle PS2 emulation. I think it can. I mean, it can, but can it handle that and also streaming? I don't even know. But I almost feel like I won't be able to showcase or see everything in R-Type Final because aren't there like unlockable ships? R-Type Leo. Oh yeah, R-Type Leo. I forgot about that. I gotta try that out too. What I've heard of Leo is that it plays differently to regular R-Type. That's as much as I know. That's all I've heard though. World version has no checkpoints, but JP version does. And let me guess, everyone is playing on the JP version. Of course. Okay, I can try out Leo. I've just heard that it's different to the other R-Types, so I figured I'd get like the main R-Type games out of the way, but I wouldn't know. All right. Yep, that's it for today. Week of R-Type still ongoing. Okay. Excuse yeah, I'm back. Was there anything I wanted to say before I left? World is far enjoyable because of the no checkpoints thing. It could be. Is there any other difference? Like, bullet patterns different or whatever? Is it just the checkpoints that's different? Not that I know of. Okay. I guess for just credit spam's sake, I should just play the world version then. Yeah, in case it wasn't clear, I played the JP version of this R-Type 2 is the JP version in case people were confused. All right, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, hopefully I see you guys later. Bye bye. I didn't decide whether I play Leo or Final. Probably will just play play Leo because that's before final, right? Yeah, that should be fine. All right, see you guys. Bye bye.